Next we have here is another car company. So it's not the same news, not related, but it's still in the car industry. So Hyundai is acquiring a company, Boston Dynamic. For those who are not familiar what Boston Dynamic is, they're known for creating the AI machine Spot the dog. So it's an AI machine that can be tremendous in terms of in expediting your process for doing mundane stuff or dangerous tasks in the workplace or in a working environment here. So let's see here. There you go. So as I mentioned, so Hyundai recently bought the American engineering company Boston Dynamics for Spot the robot dog venture for the amount of 921 million. That's almost $1 billion here. For obviously for acquiring them, we'll get them the automated the AI technology, which is the Spot the dog. So some may be wondering what's the connection. Why would Hyundai be buying Boston Dynamic here for the dog itself? Not necessarily. It's for the technology, meaning the AI capability. Obviously, Hyundai. I'm assuming that they're trying to get into the driverless car, like how Tesla is doing, like other car companies are doing right now. So in order to do that, either they create their own division of AI technology, or they could acquire a different company, which is what they did here, which makes sense. So obviously, one of the largest South Korean car manufacturers and international tech companies made the massive purchase of the 28-year-old American robotics company, which is Boston Dynamics. So they have not revealed yet the reasoning for acquiring the company, but speculation is, based on their main business, which is making vehicles. So the main strength of Boston Dynamic is autonomous or AI. So if you meld the two, driverless car, so it's a match made in heaven if you think about it. So if you recall, Spot the dog was initially sold for almost 75,000, and you could use it for a plethora, especially in a warehouse environment or an environment that's not safe for people to work through. So you could use Spot here, and the key here is the technology that lies within Spot here, and I think that's the main purpose of what Hyundai is targeting here. And as mentioned, the South Korean manufacturing acquisition is intended for they call it the UMV, the Ultimate Mobility Vehicle development for working prototype in the coming years. So obviously, this will expedite their progression here, so that instead of taking decades, it could take years to be able to release or launch an effective product that can be used for public consumption here. And their goal here is the creation of the new vehicle that can transport humans and carry cargo. If you think about Spot here, it cannot carry anything here aside from its own technical devices for its intended use. But if with Hyundai, obviously you plan to use it with their vehicles. If they can translate that technology into a vehicle, if it's self-aware, you can imagine it could drive forward, backwards, park it, stay away from danger and so forth. That would be tremendous here. And I think Hyundai has made a tremendous bet on Boston Dynamics technology here to help them expedite the process here. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure many of us are looking forward to it as well.